Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and in this tutorial we are going to know about how I made this grungy food slide show using After Effects, and this is totally made in After Effects just without any other plugins. And so here this is the total grungy slide show. Okay, and here we can see this is the project file, and so this is the project file, and just now we are going to discuss about the breakdown, just how I made this slideshow using this Adobe After Effects. Okay, and just as of now I'm using in the quarter mode, just because the full mode means this is a very big project. So here my PC is not at all accepted except just if I keep in full mode. Just while when I am giving the output, I will use the full mode. Okay, and come to down here, and here we can see this is the background, and one solo it, and this is the background which I used here, and these background I download from the Pixels. It's a free, and you don't worry, I will provide each and everything, the assets and the project file in the Google description. You can find everything in the source file. Okay, and coming to here, I duplicated these for here, because basically if you hide this one, here we can see this is having these something like here, this background image is having this here. I don't want this one to be here, and I want to add some patch over here, and I duplicated this one and I make this into the mask. Okay, and I used to give some feather of 60. Okay, and this is the background, and we need to bring here as a background. And once you can see this is the background, and don't forget to make it into 3D. And one more thing, here I used the motion tile. Why I used motion tile means, here once we can see, and once we can solo this one, and here we can see this is once turn on the motion tile, and without motion tile this is the basic BG, because here the comp size is 1920 by 1080 only, and if you don't want to use motion tile, you need to make lot of duplicates. That means it will increase the more comp work area and the size of the file as well. So without that, you have to use this motion tile. Motion tile means it will enhance our BG to, it will spread our background texture to the entire comp area and out of the comp area as well. So here we can see we need to work up to here. So here this is the 20 seconds total, 20 seconds slideshow, and that too with the help of null and the camera animation. We need to make this one. Okay, and that's it about the background. And once now it's time, we need to see at the paper BGM, and this paper BGM in the previous video I used this one, idea based text animation. I used this one, and coming to here, this animation is very simple. Make it into 10 frames, the comp setting, make it into 10 frames, and here we need to split this paper texture into 10 times and change the position or rotation, anything else as a pure wish, and make it here. And now we will get a result like this. On the first frame the position is like this, and second frame the position is like this, and the third frame the rotation or anything else we can increase. Okay, and now pre-comp everything here, and now what we have to do is go to the comp settings, and here we need to keep it 22 seconds, because as I said before, my food slide show, total duration of the food slide show is 20 seconds. So that's the reason I used to keep this 20 seconds. And now what we have to do is click this button and go to the time and enable time remapping, and here we can see, and here we can see enable time remapping, and here press alt click over here. Okay, press alt click. If you alt click this one means here we can see you will get like this, and here we need to type an expression called loop out, and give the expression of ping pong. Okay, and there we can see and this paper texture is animated for entire 22 seconds like this. Okay, and finally just this adjustment layer is just I need to decrease the frame rate and make it to 7 frames. That means it will get some stop motion effect here, we can see. And if you turn it off, automatically it won't have any stop motion. See here, just I don't want to be look like this, just I need some little bit of stop motion. Okay, and now let's go to the Food Slide Show. And here also just we need to take as the motion tile, as I said before, what the how we used to take for the BG. In the same way, just we used to take for the paper background also. And one more thing, just here, just one solo it and one solo it. And here just I need to use this into make it into light mode. Okay, and don't use in normal mode anything else, because just I need some paper animations. Here we can see some animation is going on over here. Just I need some feel of that animation should be going on background, so that it will give more stunning look to our slideshow promo video. Okay, and hope you understand up to this part, and don't forget to keep it into 3D. Okay, one more thing. And now just what we have to do is just now it's time, just we finish this background and paper BG. And now what we have to do is this time, first of all, just we need to take a camera, and this camera is just go to the camera settings, and this camera is just 50mm milli camera. Okay, and we don't use any depth of field or any other things over here. And take one null object and just link this camera to the null object. Okay, and here just once go to the position, and here we can see, and by default this is the position, and the Z rotation also by default it's nearly some minus 60. Let's make it 60. And when it reaches to 27th frame, just I used to give some Z position, and just I used to give some Z rotation. Basically the Z rotation of the starting is minus 60, and when it reaches to some 27th frame, the Z rotation is 0. So that means we used to have some Z rotation as well, and Z position here. Just we can see only the Z position is animating. And okay, and this is the basic very first animation of our scene. And one more thing, just and we can discuss about this one, and this is the vegetable salad. So this is actually the media. That means just once click here, just if you want to change any of your own image, just you can change. Okay, and basically just here this is the image, and just I used to mask it over here. So I used to take some circular mask, and so that I can remove the background. Okay, and now what we have to do is, and just we need to drag it over here and toggle switches and keep it over here. So this is the basic position, and see here, and don't forget to give some motion blur over here. Motion blur is very important. Okay, and one more thing, just first of all just we can look at up to the 3 seconds or 4 seconds mark. Okay, and here we can see, and one more thing, just we can discuss it about later. Okay, and here now we can see, just we used to have some rotation for this plate. So this is very simple. Just go to here, collapse here. Just I used to give some, basically the scale animation initially it's 0, and when it hits to the final position of this first frame, just we used to give some 38 the scaling, and initial the scale is 0, and coming here the Z rotation also as well, and just I used to give some Z rotation, like means just it used to have some rotation like some ziggle type of Z rotation. See here, and it's having some it's going in negative rotation, and it's going on positive direction, like it's like rotating like a head. And just we used to give some random values of Z rotation. Okay, just you can wish up to your own values, there is no particularity about it. Okay, and hope you understand up to this part. And coming to here, and again just we used to have some title called here the text vegetable salad. So basically just here we can see, once solo it, and see here, and these is actually just once you collapse it, this one, and here we can see the animate here, the range selector offset, and just here what we have to do is just let's go to the effects and presets, and here just we can see the text here. There are a lot of presets are available here. Just I choose here this one called stretch out line, and just directly just if you drag this one into your text, automatically you will get this kind of animation. Just you need no need to go here and no need to do it here from the default. Okay, there will be a lot of text templates over here in default After Effects. Just you can use it, and if you want to do with your one, just you can do, just it's up to your wish. Okay, and hope you understand up to this point. And once unsolo it now, and just you can see. And finally one more thing, just we need to see about these things like these platters and this grunge, and here just so here just once if you click this button, this is actually the switch. That means just whichever you need to hide from your comp area, just you can hide. Why I hide it means this is very big project, so just you will get confused. That's the reason just I hide it. And now I'm going to show you. Okay, and coming to here, and see here, this is the sum of the design elements. So just we used to here design elements. These are very simple. Just take one shape layer. Just in the my previous videos, a lot of times I used to take just how to take this one, and just turn on the fill and use the stroke, and give the stroke value also very little bit only. Don't give the high value of stroke. And just here, just with the help of the trim paths, take the trim paths from here from the add, and just animate it from here. Just you will get like animate the start and the end of the trim path, and you will get this animation. Okay, and don't forget this one into make it into motion blur. And if you want to hide, just click this button automatically, and again click this button automatically. Whichever you don't need to see in the work comp area, automatically it will hide. Okay, and this is the outer part of this class, just but I am discussing with you. And one more thing, just here, just if you want to change and use the rough edges as well, and if you want to use turbulent displays also you can use. Okay, and don't give any high values of the rough edges. These are very basic settings in the rough edges. And just I used to give this one this color instead of white color. Okay, and one more thing, just here we can see here we have a lot of duplicates here. And you may ask me, just we have repeater, just why can't you use repeater? Means because repeater will give you the uniform results if you take the repeater. But if you duplicate everything with the manual process, and it will give you the random, you can place it with your own area, within your own position. That's the reason just I always prefer manual way instead of using the repeater. Okay, and now just we can see it's looking very perfectly, and it's very placed in very random way. And even the animation also, just I used to keep the different time offsets over here. Little bit of time offset will be there. Okay, and just here, just you can make duplicates as many you want. And I used to duplicate up to here. Just I used to take a lot of duplicates. Okay, until just I need this scene to be very perfect. That's the reason just I used to take a lot of duplicates. Okay, and one more thing, just here we can see the onion and some of the images here. Just I added these images to get more feel for this scene, and I will show just how I made. Basically, just if you duplicate this one and just press P, and just I need to delete everything. Okay, and here just I even make it into turn on 3D as well. And here now we don't have any animation for this character, and just instead of animating manually like this, just you can do one more thing called take one shape layer. Okay, and this is the shape layer, and just here we can see it will go somewhere here. And what we have to do is just once go to the contents and go to the shape and turn on the fill, and just here just you can see the path. Just copy this path, and now just I don't need this one. And let's come back over here very down, So here this is our carrot, and here, and select the position and directly just if you paste, and here we can see there is an animation. Just here, whichever we used to draw the shape, this carrot is traveling in the same shape. Okay, and but here just we are having some issue over here. It is not at all correctly animated. That means the rotation is not at all correct. So no need to go to rotation and no need to animate it. Okay, just there is a trick called, just go to the layer and go to the transform, and here just we can use the auto orient. Okay, and click this orient along the path. So automatically now it will animate according to this path. Okay, and here just you want to make it in 3D, just click it to 3D, and now here we can see this is turned, so no problem. Just here select this Y direction and make it some 90. Okay, and now it is in 3D and our animation is also perfect. Okay, and just here, just now I'm deleting here, just why I just for showing purpose, just I created. Okay, just how I made this. Okay, and one more thing, just delete the shape layer also, because here we can see this line, I don't need it. Okay, and here we can see now the carrot and everything. So I made all these animations like this, and just I placed with the different areas. Where is it? So here we can see this onion, this carrot and everything, just I made like this in the same way. Okay, and now just what we need to do is, just here we can see this is platter. See here, and this platter is giving very perfect feel for the scene. Just simple, just this is an image, and just here we can see just the color range. So here we can see, and even remove the masks also as well. So basically this is the original image. Okay, and just take the color range so that we can see here, just I removed the background, so we want it in PNG mode. And basically just I downloaded this from the freepik.com, and I used to change the color with the help of the fill. Okay, and now we can see, and just with the help of masks, just I will to cut this one, and just I want to only the half of the part of the splatter, just I don't need the entire thing. Okay, and now just we need to bring this one, and just I used to add it over here. So here we can see the half part. And one more thing, just I need to add this scale animation. Basically it's a 0, and when it reaches to the mainframe, when it enters into the mainframe, just I need the scale value to the high. And see here, just we used to have very slow motion. See here, just we used to have very slight amount of scale is increasing over here. It's like an explosion. Just once what we can do is, if you see the entire scene, just you will understand this one. See here, we can see the little bit of slow exposure we used to have here for this splatter and this brush as well. It just means that, and keyframe give the value of scale value, and here we used to have the scale value 27, and again just we need to give the scale value and keep this keyframe very long from this one, make it at least 2 to 3 seconds far away, and give the value of 31. That means there is a difference of 4 units. Here we used to have 27, and here we used to have 30 or 31. That means just it will having very slow amount of scaling is increasing. And here we can see like it's like an explosion animation, slow explosion of animation. Okay, hope you understand up to this part. And now just we used to make this one into different duplicates, and just I used to give some rotation, and I used to give the change the color over here. Just I used to give the pink, and the other side just this is the white. Okay, and these are the different. And coming to here, the brush as the same, just I said you before, and just when it reaches, we used to have very scale amount is very speed, just we used to have, and just we used to give the scale amount also here very far, just like how we made the splatter, in the same way the scale animation just we used to give for the brush as well. Okay, hope you understood up this part, and don't forget to make it into 3D, and don't forget to keep everything into motion blur. And one more thing just I used to discuss with you here is just I used to give the drop shadow and apply the drop shadow for these vegetable recipe, the food recipe as well, and the text, and as well the elements like this onion or everything. And don't apply this one to the splatters because it will disturb you, and the scene will be very worst it will look. Okay, and just hope you understand up to this part. And now the final thing is just we finished up to this part, and it's time now we need to look just how I made the camera animation. And see here, and so we used to discuss about the wiggle animation. So here we are going to see some wiggle animation over here. See here some wiggle animation here we can see, and that wiggle animation is nothing, just you don't need to apply any big scripts or any big presets or anything else. Just take null object and here just when it reaches to some frames, just we need to animate like this, something like this. And again just when it reaches to another frames, just we need to give some slight of animation, just we need to change some slight of position, and repeat the process until some frames so that we will get. Okay, and hope you understand just how I made this wiggle animation with the help of the null object. Okay, and repeat the same process for until some frames so that we will get some feel of wiggle. So see here, just we are seeing some wiggle kind of animation. Okay, and one more thing here, just we forgot to discuss this circle, and this circle is also the same. See here without circle is there. See here, just it's very simple, just turn on the fill and give the stroke and give the turbulent displace and give the rough edges. Okay, and make it into the soft light. Okay, and don't use the normal means it won't give you one of the pure white color like this. Just I don't want to use this as a white, just I need to keep it, and I need to, it should be mixed with the background, and give the scale value like this. That's it. And here just I didn't use any trim paths or any repeaters or anything else for this animation. Okay, and give the high amount of the scale value, show that it should be out from this frame. Okay, and now let's again go back to the null object. And here just we finished this wiggling animation, and now just here up to this part, it's nearly up to 3 seconds. This first scene is there, and after that, and see here just I animated this one. So this is the main keyframe, and from this keyframe just it's transitioning to the second scene. Okay, just hope you know just how to move the null object. Just we can do like this or like this, anywhere just you can keep. Just I don't want to show that thing over here, and it's very simple, just you can do. And see here, this time just we used to place the food recipe over this side, right side, previously in the left side. Okay, and everything is the same. And once hide all, just instead of doing from the scratch here, just this is the wedge solid, and just if you want to replace, just make it some wedge solid and just press Alt so that you can drag this one and automatically it will replace whichever you want. Automatically it will replace. Okay, and the rest all others is same, just like this platters and everything which I explained. Just I need to duplicate and just I need to place it from this composition. Okay, from this scene, just I need to place it over here. Okay, and this platters and everything remains the same. Okay guys, and that's it. And just these frames, just I don't want to discuss with you because I am giving the source file and I explained the first scene, and if I explain each and everything, it will take nearly 2 to 3 hours for making just how I made the source file. And one more thing, and now just what we need to discuss about is just I give you the final thing. This is the logo. And just if your company is having some logo or anything else, so here just we can see, and just I created this logo using the Canva, just you can use with your own. And finally just here, this is the text I used to give some website, and if you want to add any other text whichever you need, just you can duplicate this text and just you can add on the top or anything else, like just you can add anything else like. And here just what we can do is just you can type something else, place it somewhere here, and visit our website like that. Just you can add any of your text and make sure the text is in perfect way, like caps. Okay, and just it's up to your requirement. Just you can, if you want to add the text and place it somewhere here, just you can add. Okay, just I don't want to give the text two text on the single frame. Okay, and that's it guys. Just hope you learn up to here. And final thing about the thing is here, just I made some camera shake over here, just how you can look it. And just this camera shake is nothing but just here, just if you go here on the here, just I used to take the transform and just I used to give some position and just little bit of the position, and here we can see the scale as well, little bit of the scale amount just I used to increase, and these animation will repeat until this 20 seconds animation. Okay, same script loop out ping pong. And finally one more thing here, just these, just once hide everything, these here just we can see some grunge textures over here, and these textures also as well, just in the same process, just how we made with the paper, in the same way just I made it. First of all, take the 10 frames and recomp everything and change the position for the each frame, position or rotation, anything else for the each frame. And now just we need to do the loop out expression for taking this time remap keyframes, and now just decrease the posterized frame rate, that means it will give some stop motion here. Okay, and just finally just we need to bring it over here and just here make it into the soft light instead of making it normal. And one more thing, just decrease the opacity as well, so that it will just, if you increase the more number of opacity to 100 means the scene will look very weird. Okay, very clumsy it will look. Okay, alright. And okay, alright guys, just hope you learned something, just how to create the food slideshow. Just I explained very clearly, just there is no time to explain the each and every scene because the each and everything is remaining the same. Just you need to change the camera animation and duplicating from scene to scene. Just I explained you for the first one scene, in the same way just you need to do. And just I'm giving the source file, and just you can use the source file just for your commercial use also. Just I don't mind, it won't be any copyrighted, just you can use for your business purposes or anything else. Okay, and each and everything, the assets and everything, just I will give you, and please check in the Google Drive link in the below and you can download it for free. And just my humble request is please hit the subscribe button and please like this video. And because some people are watching the video and they're not subscribing, so that if you subscribe and if you like the video, it will be more encouraging for me, just so that I can do lot of tutorials like this, and I will give a lot of project files and slideshows or anything else, templates for you for free of cost, and it will be more encouraging for you. Please subscribe and please like to my channel. Okay, and hope you learned this video.